Hi, this is Monterastelli, the editor of tappingqa.com, and today we're going to do a little tapping to be able to become a little more grounded and aware of our feelings. Now, to begin with, I want you to tap on the side of the hand, just take a nice big deep breath and just listen for a moment. And it might be odd that we're tapping on feeling feelings because most people who are tappers are really in touch with their feelings. But the reality is, even when we are in touch with some of our emotional responses, there are other ones that are hiding in the background just because it doesn't feel safe or comfortable for us to feel those emotions. And there's nothing wrong with the emotions we feel. It's about feeling them in a proportionate way. And so we're just going to do a little tapping to create some space to allow that to happen. Tippy top of the head, move from point to point. I recognize the fact that sometimes my emotions are too much. Sometimes my emotions are overwhelming. And sometimes my emotions are a little scary. Just because I feel them so deeply. And so there is a part of me that is trying to keep me safe. And the way that it is keeping me safe is by keeping my emotions at bay. Because it's worried I can't handle them. It's worried that they're going to be too much. It's worried that they're going to be overwhelming. And they might come out like a fire hose of emotion. And I appreciate the fact that my system is trying to keep me safe by keeping my emotions at bay. Because there are moments in which holding my emotions back is actually the easiest way to get through the day, to navigate what is in front of me. But I can't hold my emotions back forever. It's not that I'm locking emotions out. Instead, I'm locking them in. And they do eventually need to come out. And so in moments like this, where I have time and space to process my emotions, it is safe for me to feel. It is safe to allow them to come forward. It is safe for me to experience them in big and small ways. I give myself permission to be easy with myself as I allow my emotions to come forward in a gentle, natural way, where I allow my emotions to be experienced in a thoughtful and deliberate way, where I allow myself to navigate this in a way that is healthy without being overwhelming, gently releasing, gently processing. So I'm not carrying them around, and I'm not being overwhelmed by them. Nice deep breath. It's a tricky one, trying to manage our emotions in a way that we can manage our day. And so it's good that we take some time like this, where we step away a little bit and just give ourselves permission to release, to process, and to give ourselves permission to know that emotions can pass through without us having to understand what they mean and why they're there. Because sometimes we just need to feel them and let them go. If you found this useful, I'd really encourage you to check out the Tapping Q&A podcast. We have over 200 hours of free content, tap-alongs just like this, interviews with amazing change work professionals, and tools and training to help you get more out of your tapping so that you're not just tapping along to scripts like this, but you also have the ability to use it on your own. It's absolutely free everywhere you find audio. Just search Tapping Q&A podcast, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Pandora, everywhere you get audio. Just search Tapping Q&A. If you haven't done so, follow us on Instagram, Tapping Q&A. And also, I'd encourage you to subscribe to these videos so that every single week when we produce a new video, you'll get it. Make sure you click on the notifications so that you get them as well, so you don't miss anything that is new. Finally, if there is someone in your life who could use a resource just like this, please be our ambassador, pass it along. Don't spam your inbox and send it to everybody in the world. But if there's someone you know who might appreciate a tap along like this, please pass it along. It will make their day better, making this free resource be even more powerful because it's helping more people. For Tapping Q&A, this is Gene Monterastelli. I look forward to talking to you real soon. Bye-bye.